Good morning, everyone, or afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? This is Sherry with Studio 28E Journal of Creations, and I just wanted to do a little crafting online with you. Yesterday, I had, now I'm not going to remember their last names, Tina and Jennifer, both from Middletown, where I live. We've decided to get together a couple times a month to do some crafting together and share tips and tricks and whatnot. And it was fun. And come to find out, I mean, they were here for a while, and we started talking, and I started talking to them about how I had participated in a couple of the classes downtown at one of our local community centers. And they said, "Really? We thought you looked familiar." So we had been in at least one of the classes I took together, so that was kind of nice. And so I kind of teased Jennifer, and I said, "You're not the one that took my flowers, are you?" Because we got to choose flowers to use for our projects. And she goes, "Oh, I don't know," but it was fun, and we're going to do it again. And I sent them home, of course, with some goodies, which I think they appreciated, but I told them they best not tell their husbands where they came from and give their husbands my addresses. So, in the meantime, I've been trying to make some things to send to my mom to their, it's for their recreational activities, I guess. And either for prizes or I think she said they were having a sale. Well, I've donated art supplies before, and I don't have a problem with that. I love it. I've got lots of extra items to share, and I'll peel that extra glue off after, as well as items. So it's things they can raffle off. I don't know if they were going to have I know they used to, years ago when my daughter-in-law worked there, they would have a craft show. So I don't know if this is what these items are for, or if they're for the patients, clients, or the nurses and aides to bid on for silent auctions or what. But either way, if they can make money off of some of it to help replenish their supplies and to gain money or prizes for their bingo events that they have every day, and I'd be more than happy to do it. So the first project I was making was this. You can put it in a plant, or you can stick it in your garden. Hope you can see it. Or if you want to finish the end off, you can make it a fairy wand or magic wand or whatever. And I know some people don't like that stuff, so I'm not tagging it as a magical wand or anything. But I'm going to put some E6000 on here, because that should hold it up. I tried to use some of my less expensive beads. And I really thought I had a lot of beads that would fit on here, but you know what? Most of my beads do not fit on here. They're just a hair too small, and it's kind of aggravating. But I think this E6000 will hold on, especially if they don't put it outside. You can put it in a plant in your house. You can put it in your garden outside. It'll catch the sunshine and things like that. So if we goop it up inside and whatnot, it should help. And my husband had these wire caps, used for electrical usage. So we just put that on the end to help. I mean, it's not going to hold anything, because obviously it does not go all the way to the end. The beads don't. So you've got to have enough room for the part of the wand to go into your round. So there's one. And I know he had given me some know, are they nuts? I guess they were. And I couldn't find them, and he couldn't find that he had any more. So we're just taking this route. If I can find some kind of beads that I've got, come on, down here, to, I'm not gonna do this like that. To help hold things together. I just don't know how well the hot glue will hold outside. I mean, it'd be fine in the house, I think. But, you know, if it gets too hot, it might melt. I don't know. I've never used hot glue outside. I've used it to hang things, you know, ornaments I made on the, for the door. And it does get too hot for that kind of application. But this way, it should be all right, especially if they use it, you know, like I said, in a house, in a planter, if it's in the shade, if it's got the E6000 on it, it should be even better, I would think. I don't know. I haven't got a lot of experience with E6000. I did make my daughter one of these, but hers is, we called it a magic wand to get her husband to you know, do his chores, I guess is what you'd say. So right now, we'll try to get this back on here. Fortunately for me, some of them slip on. And wipe it off a little bit. Put the cap on this. It does smell, so if these kind of smells bother you, make sure that you're in a, well, you should anyway, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area so you're not sniffing glue. You don't want to get high. And let's see, what else is there? I mean, there are other ways you could probably do this, but the rod happens to be perfect. And of course, I pushed it up too far, and now my knob is going to come off. What? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to go back to bed. I've been making, we worked on a journal yesterday. Come on, you can go down there. And so that's going to be one of my donations to my mother's nursing home for the raffle. Come on. And mine's almost done. It's just a simple one signature journal. I think the other ladies did one signature as well. So let's get this knob back on here. I think I turned the wrong thing. And get it to twist on here. There we go. And now push it down. Come on, baby girl, get down there. Oh, let's see, pull the eyelet out of the bead. I have no jewelry tools down here to work with either, so I may have to take this upstairs after. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Back in. And I need my little orange cap. Because I should have been more careful as to what I was twisting. So this is done. So, like I said, I don't know what they're going to do with them, if they're using them for prizes, as drawings or what, but she did mention a sale, so I think they'll like those. So my son's flower journal is almost done. I'm not going to fuss with it a whole lot. Baby wipes, even if they're dry, just spray them with water. They come to life, and they'll take care of a lot of your glue problems. So here's my journal. I haven't stitched it together, but I've got the cover done. I had to end up pulling it apart because I had puckers in the fabric, and I stitched it together, which I was proud of because I don't usually stitch things together. So let's get a few pockets in here and take it from there. I don't know as I'm going to ink because I'm not sure. I don't know. I've already got it together mostly, so let's see. I've got these pieces that I cut. I hope I'm still in frame. And I'm going to use these as pockets on one page. And you take your punch and go about halfway down, flip it, and it makes a thumb hole. And if you want rounded corners, you can use a corner rounder, which that's not what that is. Where is the corner? Here it is. I use the crocodile. Crocodile, we are memory keepers, crocodile corner chopper. This kit is in my Etsy shop. It's called An Ode to the Sunflower. And no, you were not supposed to do that. Okay. So I'm going to take 2 of these and put them on this page. You know what? I think I might use some ink since it's out, or most of it's out, that we were using yesterday. And I thought I had green. I did have a green ink. Oh, that is green. No, that's fossilized amber. Let me see. Maybe I put it. Yeah, sometimes I was telling them yesterday I cleaned up down here, and I've cleaned up down here, and when you clean up, I think it's worse. Yes, I can't find the green ink. Well, let's see. I'm sure it's here. It's just, like I said, but it's underneath something that's sitting here on the table. So I'll find a different color ink, or maybe I'll just use brown. In fact, I'm going to use brown. I want them to stand out more. So I'm going to use Vintage Photo. Let's see how dark this is. Good. Start at the outer edge and go in. I really miss doing, not the video so much because I wasn't really into tutorials or whatever, but I do miss that I've not been really crafting to show anybody or crafting to sell. I've been putting fabric packs out, which don't seem to be moving all that well. I'm not trying to get into the fabric business or trying to sell fabrics to take sales away from anybody else. I'm trying to de-stash. And if anybody is interested, please check out my Etsy shop. And if you think the prices are too high, let me know. I'd be willing to work with you on them. I just can't keep all this stuff. I mean, people give me stuff, I purchase stuff, and when you open it, there's more than what you thought would be in it, and I just can't keep it all anymore. And, I'm getting older. There's no way I'll be using it all. So please feel free to contact me either through Facebook or through Etsy. Send me a message and let me know if you're interested. There's boho fabrics, there's calicos, there's children's fabrics, there's, let's see what else. Soon there'll be a wedding, I don't know, I'm going to call it a wedding package, but it's going to have white fabric in it and some navy blue velvet and some gold pieces. And, you know, like I said, I can't keep it all anymore. It's just way too much. It was nice when, you know, I was collecting it and thinking, oh, this is wonderful. And then time comes along and things happen and we move and I can't walk up and down stairs for a while because I've got a bad back and bad leg. And then I get, you know, we moved in here and that was an adjustment for me. I wasn't used to crafting downstairs, even though I loved it down here. It took me forever to get it organized, and then when we did, we ended up with a water leak. I had to take up the carpet and take down part of the wall and get somebody come in to fix it, and so that meant I had to reorganize it again. So then we decided to paint. And when I say I reorganized, I really put thought into thought into what I was doing. Although the girls yesterday would probably tell you, no, she didn't. She couldn't find what she was looking for. Yeah, because it's not sitting right here on my desk anymore, or I can just unbury the piles. Like I can't find my green ink. And I know it's right here somewhere. So, you know, there's just simple things like that I do. Let's see. I've got another one. Are these two the same size? No, but these two are. So I'm going to, well, I was going to use my paper clip, but I guess I didn't bring it down here. I'll just use this. But I must say, yesterday was very enjoyable. I've not had anybody really since we've moved here to talk to, especially that does crafts and stuff. And so it was nice to get together with somebody that does the same thing you do, you know, and knows what you're talking about. And you kind of know what they're talking about. So just took me a bit. I put an ad on the marketplace, the neighborhood marketplace, and I thought that might have been one that even had craft people listed. I'm not sure. But here we're going about halfway down in the center. We're eyeballing it. We're going to round corner it. So, made 2 new friends. Maybe we'll make some more friends from the neighborhood. I don't know. That would be nice. The lady behind me sews, so I've got a lot of fabric, so she might be interested. Maybe I can interest her in just taking it. I don't care if she takes it or buys it or what she does with it. But it's a lot of nice quilting fabric. I sent, because I'm not bundling it anymore. What I've got bundled in my shop is what's going to stay in the shop. I'll run specials on it. If you want it, you think the prices are too high, you let me know. I'll change them. You know, I'm not gonna keep them. You can pay for the shipping and a few dollars extra for my headaches of sorting it out and whatnot. And you know this, you can trip it. Yeah, trip it. Turn it over, snip it out, and whatever. So I've just, like I said, got to get rid of some of it. I've got too much. And I don't have enough people in my life to share it with. Sometimes Michelle Barnes comes from Michigan, you know, for a couple days with her beau, and we hang out, and the guys hang out upstairs, and we hang out down here, and we go out, I'll go out to eat, and we come back downstairs, and the guys hang out upstairs, or we might eat at home, and that's fun. She's one of my favorite people. And then, of course, there's Happy Mail, which I don't mind sending, but with postage being so high, what are you gonna do? You know, I mean, you can't I can't send out gobs and gobs of Happy Mail anymore. So I do apologize for that, because that would help a lot. So like I said, check out my Etsy shop. There's tons of fabric in there. Different, if you don't see anything that you're interested in and there's something you're looking for, just ask me, because I've got a lot of different, I got more fabric the other day that are even larger pieces. And they're larger pieces, and you get a better deal on those. And you get more use out of what's in them. So, what else? I'm going to start showing videos of some journals I made that have not sold. I've got several. I don't know. Sometimes I just wonder. Everybody puts up these. When I first started, people were buying my journals, and then they kind of stopped. And it was like, what's going on? Is it me? Is it just the market? Is it like being whammied or something? Whatever you want to call it. I don't believe in witchcraft or whatnot, but what's going on, you know? So there's some cute pages, and we'll put some things in those spots. And as you can see, I have printed the kit, sometimes double pages. Some are not doubled, because I didn't want to make a large journal, and I had printed it once on an inkjet a long time ago, and then I just printed it on a laser. And I don't know if you have an eye for that, but you can tell which ones are laser and which ones are inkjet. And I thought the laser would be far better as far as the print quality, but actually I think inkjet showed the colors better. So, I don't know. But it's kind of cool. It's got two different type of prints. I think my mom is going to like some of the things I've made to send to her and her friends. I mean, lots of times I'll order something. Yes, I order from Temu, I'm sorry. And I will send her and her roommate something together. Like, I'll buy two of the same things. And they'll, you know, I'll tell my mom, if there's two, take the one you want and give the other one to your roommate, or tell her that this is going to be a pocket envelope. Or take it, you know, take the one you want, let her take the one she wants, and share. Or if there's two of something, excuse me, or if I send you something you don't want, share it with her, or, you know, give it to somebody else. Because sometimes I'll just send things to her for herself, and tell her, this package is for you. You know, you can do what you want with it. I always put glue down the center of my pages that I'm going to make into an envelope, because it reinforces it when you stitch through it. So just line them up as best as you can. And the thing is, I'll learn to stay in. I still need to get my computer down here so I can So I'm going to put a little thumbnail over here, or whatever we call these things. About halfway. Same thing on this side, so people will know or realize it's an envelope. Oops, that's not halfway. Put that back in. Let's see. What else do we have here? This is a flip out. Let's see. I don't want to load it too much because see, if you look on your little punch, there is a halfway point, a little arrow there. And if you're good at judging, which I'm not always, you can hit the center and punch out. Hopefully the glue's gonna stick for me better today than it has been, because I've not had very good luck at all. I don't know. Don't know what's up. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe nothing. I don't know. Some ledger paper that was dyed with blueberry eco dyeing. You can see the blueberry marks on it in the blue color. We're just trying to make everything the same on both sides, so I find it lays better if you've got kind of the same layout on both sides. And I've heard other people say the same thing, but that's my story. Now I'm sticking to it. I can't find them. Come on, glue. Now this one's gonna have like a double pocket, a longer pocket. You could put something smaller there. Halfway down, about in the middle of this, put a thumb, close that up. Of course, when I go to open it later, it's all gonna be stuck together. This was eco-dyed, and it was also eco-dyed with rusty bits in it. So this will be, I believe, the center of my signature. So I'm going to make this a pocket. Make sure everything's creased well, so when you put it together, it's, it'll slide in together. And won't be so bulky. But I would use my art glitter glue, but I'm not sure what I did with it. I ordered it. It's here. Might be upstairs still. Make sure your pages are right side up. I put in some pages upside down in the last journal I made for the Christmas collab of 24. I take it out. It's kind of embarrassing, but obviously nobody saw it but me, because my camera had quit. So fortunately the camera quit, and so didn't at a good point. I'm just going to try to even this page up a little bit. My mom's thinking about, well, she's not thinking about, we're working on it and seeing how well it goes. Coming to Ohio to live in a nursing home here. That was too wet, Sherry. Should have waited. Oh, let's just cut that off like this. It's important to wait until your glue is dry before you try to run it through the paper cutter. Remember that. A good lesson for me to learn. Thumb hole. Came down here to clean up because I thought we left some things hanging around, and lo and behold, I was so surprised. It looked pretty nice. See, that's kind of not in the center, but I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to try to, no, I'm not. Yes, I can match it up sort of with this one so that they're both. That's good. But that's upside down. Are you upside down? No. Okay, so we have this. This page folds in. Let's see how many pages we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I believe 16. I think that's more than enough for a journal this size. Because otherwise, when you start loading it up, it's all going to start popping out. So I'm going to crease these edges and paper clip them together. I would use my bone folder, which is over there somewhere. Do you see it? Do you see it? No. There's a little one. Using paper that has words on it, like book pages, remember to check them out. One of the first journals I made that I was decoupaging papers to, book pages to. Yeah, right on the front there was a word that was like, that shouldn't be there, so I had to cover it up. I mean, it was no big deal, and I'm glad I saw it, but I covered it up. Be sure that, you know, either it gets cut off or it's covered or whatnot. This is an eco-dye paper. It's got, I don't know, plants. You can see some of the leaves, and that's also been, I think I got some food coloring in here. Book page. They're just 2 double pages. Anyone know what the temperature is out in Middletown, Ohio? I know it's hot and yucky, but I got my heater on down here in the basement in the craft room because it's cold. I have got shorts on, so it doesn't really feel that great. It'll warm up and I'll shut it off in a bit, but right now I'm kind of like, ugh. I offered the girls sweaters yesterday where to turn the heater on. And they were here, but they said they were fine, so. I think I'm a little weird. What, you got your heater on in the summer? Yeah. Actually, all I need it for is to take the chill off, and then it's fine. I mean, it doesn't So beat your journal pages together to where you want them, you know, by tapping them and whatnot. Get yourself some clips, paper clips or gator clips or something, and open it up to the center. Make sure your pages are where you want them, and again, double check to make sure that nothing is upside down or backwards. I mean, if it's upside down, you can, worst comes to worst, you can do like I did and tear them. None of my pages are in the exact same place, so that's all right with me. I tried to clip as close to, see, I need larger like paper clips. I try to clip as close to the spine, what will be the spine, the center as I can. Try. Doesn't always work, but I try. So I'm just going to take a ruler because this is a one signature. Journal, sorry, which is probably about 8.5. I cannot do rulers upside down or backwards. 8. Need a pencil. So it's about 8. So 4 is the center. And then I'm going to go 1 inch down and 1 inch from 8 to 7 up. Okay. And then I'm going to take my awl, set it all. I'm going to poke it through. Poke it through the center. Careful not to poke yourself. And poke it at the bottom. I'm telling you, if you poke yourself with one of these awls, you're going to know it. And it's going to ache like heck. So be very careful. Now the cover probably should have been done first, but I'm a little bass-backwards. So the cover is actually eight and a half. So we want 4 1/4. And we want 1 inch from the bottom. And let me stick that. I don't do well measuring from quarters. And 1 inch from the top. Again, I'm going to take the awl, poke the holes. There's several ways you could create your binding font. I won't finish this journal on camera. We'll just go with this. I'll get it in here and then we'll hang it up for today because it could be rather long. I cannot find my bookmaking tools. See, I organized everything so it would be right where I needed it. I thought, my brain thought, and I just can't find what I need. I don't know what I did with it. I just had a needle here. If anyone sees it, please point it out to me. I would appreciate that. Things are a little crazy. I'm a little crazy. I've got the thread I want to use. And here's the needle. So I usually take one. I'll give you an hand here, people. 3 times the length. So that way if you've got enough. And also if you wanted to hang charms. 1, 2, 3. You can use crochet thread. You can use bookbinding thread if you have it, which I do. And I don't seem to know where it is. It should be right on this part of my desk. So I hope I'm still in frame. You're going to go into the middle of, or into the signature, middle of your journal, pull it through, leave a tail, go to the top hole, go through the pages, top hole of the signatures. Now sometimes this is tricky and you might have to fiddle around a little bit, which often happens to me, and peek, make sure things are lined up, because sometimes they're not. Put it through there. Go down to the bottom hole. Check to make sure everything's lined up. Yep, looks like it is. Just that the hole's not. This needle's got a flat end to it. I think that's what the problem is. Put it in your cover. Pull it through. Make sure you don't pull your end through. And now go back through that middle hole. That's usually the one I have problems with. And make sure your thread is, one's on the left and one's on the right. People call them angel wings. I don't know. But so see, here's your middle thread. Here's the thread you're gonna tie. Check out, feel, you know, that there's no, because lots of times I found that there are like little snags underneath, and then I have to go back on tight. Pull it tightly, but not so it rips. And then do the leftover, the square knot, the leftover right. Pull it snug, right over left. Pull it snug. And for good measure, I do one more. And later I'll probably put a little dab of glue on it to make sure that it holds there and I don't have to worry about it. So I realized this was actually 2 projects in one video. I hope you didn't mind that, but I wanted to get those glued, so I didn't want to make a separate video just for gluing. And I will be back with some more videos of putting this journal together. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate it. I really could use the new to increase my subscribers and to have more likes on my channel. And I know I say and all the time. This is a pretty pretty easy journal to do. It's easy to work with. There's a lot of ephemera we'll put in. And if you'd like to, like I said, it's called Ode to the Sunflower. And it's in my Etsy shop, which will be listed below this video. And you can see that there. And take a look at the fabrics and see what I have. Like I said, if you think the prices are, too much and you think it's something you like, send me a message. Maybe we can work something out. I'm not hard to work with. I just would like to get rid of some of that bulk and move on. So have a good afternoon on this Sunday. I hope it's bright and sunny where you are. It's bright and sunny here, and kind of warm. A little muggy, I would say. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will try to do another video tomorrow so I can increase my subscribers and get some more interest shown. If you like, I'll have to put something over that. I knew that was going to happen. Join our Facebook group, Studio 28E, Journal Creations. And right now, I want to take a look at the collaboration at Sweet Pea Papers for the Christmas 24. And subscribe to those people. I'm sure they'd like it and like their videos and whatnot. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye now.